I didn't buy my stepdaughter a single Christmas present after she told me I wasn't her dad. My wife is calling me cruel, but I call it respecting their boundaries. I married Emma back in February. We both brought baggage to the table. My 15-year-old daughter, Maya, and her 16-year-old daughter, Kate. At first, I thought we were building a solid blended family. I paid the bills. I drove Kate to soccer. I treated them to dinners. I was all in, but I quickly learned that in Emma's house, I was only a dad when the check arrived. The moment I tried to have a say in anything else, the wall went up. If I told Kate to clean her dishes, Emma would jump in. Don't talk to her like that. If I asked Kate to be home by curfew, Kate would roll her eyes. You're not my father. It was frustrating, but I swallowed my pride to keep the peace. Until last month, Kate had just gotten her driver's license. I own a restored vintage sedan, my pride and joy. One night, I woke up at 3 a.m. to use the bathroom and noticed the driveway was empty. My keys were gone. I panicked. I woke Emma up. We were about to call the police when headlights flashed in the driveway. Kate stumbled through the back door, sobbing. She wasn't hurt, but she was covered in dust. I'm sorry, she cried. I hit a guardrail. I ran outside. My car was destroyed. The entire passenger side was ripped open like a tin can. Thousands of dollars in damage. She had snuck out, stolen my car, and wrecked it. I was furious. I started yelling, not abusive. Just a normal reaction for a parent whose child stole a vehicle. What were you thinking? You could have killed someone. Emma immediately stepped between us, like a human shield. She screamed at me. Stop yelling at her. She's traumatized enough. You are not her father, and you don't get to discipline her. Kate stood behind her mom, smirking through her tears. Yeah, she said. Stop acting like you own me. I stopped. I looked at my wrecked car. I looked at my wife treating me like the villain. Okay, I said quietly. You're right. I'm not her father. I won't parent her anymore. I walked back inside and went to sleep. The car sat in the shop for weeks. I paid the deductible silently, and then came Christmas. I usually go all out. I love the holidays. For my biological daughter, Maya, I bought everything on her list. A new laptop, expensive art supplies, clothes, boots. I spent about $600 making sure her morning would be magical. For Kate, I bought nothing. Not a card, not a candy cane. Christmas morning arrived. The tree was overflowing with wrapped boxes. Emma and Kate came down. Excited, they made coffee. Then we started handing out gifts. Maya was tearing through her pile, screaming with joy. Oh my God, Dad, thank you. Kate sat on the sofa, waiting. She watched Maya open the laptop. She watched her open the boots. Slowly, the pile under the tree disappeared. Kate looked around. Mom, where are mine? Emma looked at me, confused. Honey, where did you put Kate's gifts? I took a slow sip of my coffee. The room went dead silent. I didn't buy her any, I said calmly. Emma's jaw dropped. What? Is this a joke? No, I said. Last month, you both made it very clear that I'm not Kate's father. You told me I have no right to act like a parent. You drew a boundary. I'm just respecting it. Kate's face turned red. You're seriously doing this on Christmas? Christmas is for family, I said. Parents buy gifts for their children. But since I'm just some random guy you live with, I didn't think it was appropriate for me to buy you things. Emma stood up, furious. This is abuse. You're punishing a child because your feelings were hurt. I'm not punishing anyone, I replied. I'm treating her exactly how you asked me to treat her, like a roommate's daughter. Roommates don't spend $600 on each other's kids. I reached into my pocket and pulled out an envelope. I tossed it onto Kate's lap. However, I added, since I'm not your dad, I'm also not responsible for your debts. That is the bill for the repairs on my car. It's $3,000. I expect a payment plan by the first of the month. Kate burst into tears and ran to her room. Emma screamed that I was a monster and spent the rest of the day comforting her daughter in the bedroom. My daughter and I had a great Christmas. We ordered Chinese food and set up a new laptop. It's been 2 days. Emma is sleeping in the guest room. But honestly, I think they finally understand that if you treat someone like an ATM, eventually the machine runs out of cash.